Hey, this is Trader Travis, and welcome to another episode on the Transparent Trading Academy. If you're not familiar with the Academy, it's my attempt to take $1,000 and trade it into $1 million trading only one stock. And my investment vehicle of choice is option trading, because you can use options to make money when the stock market goes up, down, or sideways. This is just a snippet of the full episode. If you want the full episode, it's free. The Academy is all free. You can just go to tradertravis.com, sign up for the newsletter list, and then we will give you the download to all of the previous episode as well as this episode. And in today's snippet, what I'm going to do is give you an update on my performance. In this particular episode, the account is up 23%, a return on my money in only a few months. I also give you some advice that I picked up from Warren Buffett that helps me make money. And then lastly, I will end with revealing the strategy I used to double my account in 2015. You take care. I hope you enjoy. And again, if you want to see the full episode, just go to tradertravis.com and sign up for the newsletter. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I'm back with another episode, and I will start here at the performance. A couple of episodes back, I downloaded my transactions from my broker account to show you that this is the accurate performance. And I'm starting here because this is what most people are interested in anyway. How well am I doing? So far I'm up 23%, but we're going to add maybe 1 to 2 percentage points to this because there's been some development in the stock here. And so let me actually pull up Starbucks here on my account so you can see how that last trade is doing. The non-directional trade where you profit no matter which way the stock goes. So that one is up $24, and I have 4 days left to these options expire. So we're in crunch time. So I'm about to close these out. So you can add about $24 to that performance that you just saw. So I made a profit on that. Not a whole lot, but you know what? I am not a profit snob anymore. I will take my pennies and dollars here and there because I know they add up. That's how Warren Buffett became one of the world's richest investors. Just little small wins here and there. What's the 2 rules of investing? Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. And I don't know if I've said this, but I want to point out that people want to be like Warren Buffett or have his money, but they don't listen to him. What is his 2 rules? They're about losing money. He isn't talking about strategies and what to invest in and things like that. His rules pertain to not losing money. So one day I had that epiphany and I got that. That's why I prepare for the worst, hope for the best, because a billionaire told me to do that. And you know what? It works. So most people are looking for strategies, or the reason people go to options is because they like, oh, I can make a lot of money. And I'm like, that's not what Warren Buffett said. He didn't say learn options trading because you can make a lot of money. He said learn how to not lose money. All right. So that's the goal here. That's why I am grateful. I will dance up and down at this $24 profit where most people will turn their nose up at it and like, it's not a big deal. You know what? That's why they're not getting performance like this. All right. Because they're too busy chasing home runs instead of just a small $10 here, $5 here. Okay, enough of that before I get all worked up. You can tell how passionate I am about that because I had to learn that the hard way. So I want to drill that into your brain as quick as possible so you don't have to suffer for many years like I did being a profit snob. Okay, so now what we see here, I told you in the very, very, very first or second episode, hey, the stock going back here, the stock has changed directions again. And what I'm going to do is draw a little simple trend line here along price highs. And we can clearly see that it broke that trend line on or around November 18th. Kind of even pull back here a little, test this little, it's like a descending line of support here. And I won't cover support and resistance. That's covered in the basic course. Remember, I'm teaching these, lessons as if you've been a good student and have already gone through the basics. You can go through the basics, their free course on the website, or just the book I wrote, Option Trading Made Simple. You can get it on Amazon. Okay, so anyway, stock has changed directions here and is now going back up. So something I teach in my advanced program, the Success Academy, I teach a concept called listening to the story the stock is telling you. Trade what you see, not what you think you're going to see. Every stock has a story. You just have to listen to the clues. Just recently, my wife sent me an email. I've been a jerk of a husband. And she's saying, hey, you need to look at the clues, what's going on with me. I just had a kid and, maybe a little postpartum. Maybe I'm a little depressed. Maybe I'm unhappy, with my body, things like that. Well, as a good husband, I need to listen to those clues instead of ignoring her and thinking she's just being crabby for no reason. So, as I said a few episodes ago, if I don't listen to those clues, then I may wind up being divorced at one point. So, it's my job to listen to the story my wife is telling me, my kids are telling me if they're acting out. Their story they're telling me is, hey, we want to spend more time with daddy. When I spend more time with them, magically they become great kids. When I don't spend time with them, they don't listen, they're disrespectful, things like that. So, those are the kind of clues and that you need to pay attention to life. So I apply that to the stock market. So the stock is giving me a clue here that it's going back up. Okay. I don't know how long it's going to go back up. I don't care because whatever it does, I'm going to make money with it. And it's going back up. Okay. Now, often I always say, I also teach a concept that I don't teach my students to use indicators really primarily for entry and exits. They're not the law. They're just visual aids. Indicator can't tell you anything that we can't see with our naked eye. The challenge is when you're newer, you haven't been doing this over a decade like me, you doubt yourself. You doubt what your eye actually sees. I can clearly see that the stock is going up now. That just drew a wrong trend line there. But anyway, I can clearly see that. But when you're newer, you doubt yourself. You're like, yeah, I see it's going up, but, the buts keep you broke. All right, eliminate the buts from your vocabulary. So anyway, the stock is going up. I can see that. Now, I could throw in some indicators here. And guess what? The indicators will tell us exactly what we already see here. But I'm going to show you an indicator here in a second just to appease some people. But based on what I see right here, I am going to enter another trade here. So the stock is giving me a clue. It's telling me, the story is telling me is, hey, I want to go back up now. It could honestly hit resistance right here. I could be conservative and wait till it hits resistance and goes through it. That's another choice I have. But I'm confident that if it hits resistance and goes back down, there's no fear there. I'll just get out my trades again. I'll listen to the story the stock is telling me. See, if I wait right now, that's a conservative stance, and you can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want to wait because at my skill level, that would be like fear for me. Like, why would I wait till it hits resistance, goes past? Because I know I don't have a lack of discipline there. If it hits resistance and doesn't go through it, then I'll just close out my trades and wait, till another day. But, if I know I lack discipline, I may struggle there and I don't like losing money. And then, the more conservative stance that gets you to success faster, just wait till it goes through resistance. So that way you're at a more emotional even kill. You're not all emotional about the stock doesn't do what you want it to do. Okay, so based on this, I'm going to enter another trade. I'm going to go ahead and close out this non-directional trade right here. That's up $29, and then enter some more bullish trades, meaning that I'll make money when the stock goes up. Bullish stance, bullish in nature. I'm going to get rid of the non-directional trade. I don't need it anymore. The stock is now showing me which way it wants to go, and that's up. So I don't need the non-directional anymore. So I'm going to get, I guess full on bullish or more heavily bullish. Bullish means up again, meaning that the strategy, like buying a call, essentially, I'm going to buy a call option. So in the call option, you only make money if the stock goes up. The stock is telling me it wants to go up. So I feel comfortable now buying a call option. Or strategies where cash is deposited. Do you want to be with somebody? I think somebody, that was a beautiful quote. Somebody says, do you want to be a paycheck receiver or a paycheck giver or something like that? And I was like, I like the way I understood what he meant. Pretty much, do you want to be an option buyer or an option seller? And I am, as my mentor taught me, I am agnostic there. I don't argue that, option buying is a waste of time. You should be an option seller. Those people will keep you broke. You know why? Because I'm using option buying in another account. Matter of fact, I'll just show you here. The Market Club Internet Portfolio. It's a bonus training I teach in Market Club. Wrong account here. Let me pull up here. I walk everybody in. This is a quick plug here because I'm proud of this. I have no problem recommending something that can teach you how to triple your account in a few months. And, you have somebody teaching you precisely how to do it, giving you every single trade he makes, so you can follow along if you want. Or, here it is, positions, journal, and guidelines. So this is a bonus template. It's not even the core template you will learn here. So you can see here, so this is not entirely updated. I have to come in here and update this. But you can see it started with a balance of $5,000, but I only risk initial $932. Okay, that's the only money I put at risk. The rest of it was sitting in cash. So the money at risk had 170% gain there. So you can see all the open positions I have right now, and you can even see my trade journal I update on a daily basis. Now here's a more accurate update here, because I have not updated that on that website yet. So it's actually up 228%. So the account had a 228% in about 3 or 4 months. Okay, this is just with calls and puts, nothing advanced. It's with the strategies that most gurus tell you to stay away from. They say, oh, you will go broke trading calls and puts because you have to be 100% correct on the direction and all this other stuff. I'm like, again, that's what the people, my mentor always warned me to stay away from. He said, always stay away from the people who have that strong stance of either or. He said, let those idiots argue over which is the best method. You choose both. You be the smart trader. Okay, why I don't care about being 100% direction. Oh, I don't have my charts pulled up anymore. Let's see if I can pull up another chart for you real quick. Forget about it. I don't need to be 100% correct on a direction because I have market clubs showing me which way the stock is going to go, as I just showed you earlier in this video. So by following their pure signals there and the guidelines of their portfolio, you can see all the trades here. You know, again, same thing, transparent trading, and their members there. I pull up my broker platform, show me downloading these transactions. It's the exact same Roth account that I'm trading in right now. So 228% in just a few months, and they get to follow along if they want. They see the exact trades I'm making pretty much in real time. And this is the performance, you know, as of the last update, 178%. But, you know, as soon as I update the website, it'll be up 228%. Now, you tell me, how much is that worth to you to be able to learn how to do that? You tell me, should I feel guilty about asking people to invest in themselves and their education? A few $100 to learn how to double your account in a few months. This is the current balance, from $900 to $3,000. You would have more than paid for 4 years of your subscription, and the rest of your money for the rest of your life is yours to keep. Not only that, you have a skill where you can create these type of returns. How quickly can you retire? Can you now see why it's not unbelievable when my students come to my Success Academy and I tell them, if you're hard-headed enough to listen to me, you literally have a chance to retire in 5 years. You just have to be disciplined to follow what I'm showing you. Okay? Because these are the type of returns that are possible if you're hard-headed enough to do what the billionaire tells you to do, to think like a billionaire. Remember what I said about Warren Buffett. If you learn to think like Warren Buffett, you learn to act like Warren Buffett, don't be surprised when you get these type of returns show up in your life. And I think that's a perfect point to end this on. You take care, and I will see you in the next case study update. Bye-bye. Hey, I just want to remind you before you go that if you want to watch the full-length videos, just go on over to TraderTravis.com and look for the Transparent Trading Academy links. Now, membership in the Academy is completely free. It's my way of adding value to your life without you having to pay me a dime. And for a limited time, I'm giving away a bonus to all new members. It's called the Hot Stock Formula. This tutorial is going to teach you how to find the top 10 to 20% of all stocks in the market. Again, if you're interested, just go on over to TraderTravis.com and sign up for your free membership. You take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.